Yo guys, today we have a very fun and overall laid back video for you guys, and that is a tier list. Now I know what you're thinking. Mudask, are we in 2019? I promise you I'm not running out of ideas, and this will be worth your time. Now I do have to warn you guys, usually we try to keep it PG-13 on this channel, but this is you could me off my leash. Also, huge warning, there are a lot of voice cracks by myself in this one. Usually I edit them out, but man, this one video I will regret posting in the future. This is a long one, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Also, massive shout out to my bro Nohh for joining me on this tier list. Enjoy. Alright, here we go. First up, we got Genya. What do you think?
We got Genya, huh? I mean, like, at first I thought he was super annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Like, bro was... He's the one who hit those girls, I think, at the beginning of this series. Yeah, I was like, yo, well, what's wrong with him? Like, what's his deal? But like Source Smith Village arc, like, bro really grew on me. So, and his death was so sad, bro.
Yeah, like, I like Genya.
Yeah, that hit.
Yeah, I like Genya too, man. I mean. You're right though, like in the beginning, I'm like, who is this asshole grabbing those little girls? Right? But as the story went on, he really got more character, as he got more character development, he really did grow on us, man, didn't he? And then we found out that's his enemy's brother, like, everything just took a different turn with my thoughts of this character. And everything, and the fact that he played a major role in the defeat of Upper Moon 1, I like that. And you know what, when we're at it, I'll mention this. In Demon Slayer, what I also really like is the fact that all the people, like all the students basically, that, you know, Tenjiro took with the final selection exam, how they all play a major role till the end. It's not like Naruto where, you know, the characters are just
like they fucking fade out.
Fade out, exactly.
Like Rock Lee or something. Wasted potential.
Like Genya, he was a very pivotal. He played a very pivotal role in the final battle.
In the final battle and the arc before
so did Zenitsu, Kanao, Inosuke, all of them.
And I mean, Inosuke.
Yeah. All right. So what are we thinking? I think personally, A.
Like, I want to put in A. I don't want to put him X because I think there's some better characters out there, but we'll keep him A for now.
Exactly. All right, next up we got Upper Moon 6, Kyotaro. What you think of Kyotaro?
Kyotaro. I think I personally, like, I think Daki was unnecessary, and I think Gyutaro should have been like the solo, should have been like running solo for the Upper Moon 6 position.
Really? I think are you talking about,
like, I think he has so much potential, but like we only got to see him fight a bit with Tengen in the upcoming arc, or the arc right now. And I think, like, first of all, he was like way more powerful, I guess, like compared to Daki, and she was like weighing him down, I think. So it's like, I think he should have he should have been Upper Moon 6 by himself, personally.
Really? Because I think it was crucial having him as the, you know, the actual Upper Moon 6. For me, I really love that twist. The fact that, you know, they hyped Daki up to be like this big bad boss and villain, and, you know, like this crazy. I was like, yo, you know, how she was like the face of Upper Moon 6, you know, because she tricked all of us. And then Tengen arrives on the scene and just obliterates her within like 1 second. And we thought, you know, things were over. But then we find out that this is the actual guy.
Bro just crawls out of her body.
And he just crawls out of her, and we're like, what? Who is this dude? And he like ignores, and he ignores what's his name, Tengen, and he kind of like slashes. I don't know if you remember. He slashed Tengen a little bit, and I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
because if you remember, like back in that in those chapters, right? Which of course we'll see in season
Mm,
two. Um, we just fought Agaza, like Abramoon, right? Abramoon 3. And to go from Abramoon
yeah.
3, who was freaking powerful as hell, to Abramoon 6, I was kind of waiting for something, to be kind of downplayed. But man, they reminded us
Yeah.
in that fight, especially with Kyotaro, that these Abramoons are here to stay and they're powerful. It's gonna take some time to defeat them, you know? Yeah, all
Mm,
right, let's rank them.
yeah.
What do you think?
Ah, fuck. Like,
Personally, personally, bro,
I wanna
I would give him a C because we didn't really get.
like the thing is like I like his
Hmm.
powers also. Just want to point out like
Yes,
his and what would you call those, like pickaxe? Like what are those?
sickle.
Sickles,
Hmm.
right?
And yeah,
Like
like poison and
I
shit.
want to point out that the
Hmm.
poison and shit. He's also like physically very strong and shit. Like I like his attributes. I guess you could say. But like, are we going character wise or you just going
No, like
overall?
overall, where do you think he belongs? Because I don't think he's
Overall,
because to
like he didn't get really that much
yes.
screen time
Hmm.
either. So it's like I mean personally because he's like one of my favorite demons. I'd put him on B,
B.
but I guess I could put him on C.
Yeah, because I think
Like why do you want to put him on
because
C?
here's the thing for me, right? Like Daki had impacted the entertainment district arc more than him, right? Like him, he knew how to fight, and he was like, with his whole. We got like just a backstory, and I think honestly, it's not his fault. It's definitely like the story made it seem like that way.
Yeah,
He appears, backstory, and he's gone, right? Whereas Daki,
yeah.
like we see her move around the entertainment district arc and maneuver, and just how creepy she was. But him, all we saw him is fight and his backstory. So that's why, personally, that's why I would put him at C because all he did was fight. Like we didn't see more screen time, like you
Mm,
said. So yeah, okay. Can we
yeah,
agree on C or you think B?
yeah. We'll put
Okay,
him C.
bet. All
Put
right.
him
Next up,
C.
we got Rui. What do you think of Rui?
Rui. Like I'm not gonna lie. Personally, I didn't. I I don't fuck with Rui. I straight up put him on D,
D.
and that is yeah D because like what he so basically his backstory is what he became a demon, killed his family, and now he didn't really know what a family was, so he kidnapped or tried to kidnap Nezuko from Tanjiro, and then we got the Hinokami scene. I think the best part with him in the story was the
Yeah.
Hinokami Kagura scene,
Just that
and
scene alone and him
just that
being
scene
the
alone
villain
is
on the
like
other side, I feel like it's a disrespect to Burama D, man. That's bro.
that beat, but you gotta think like it'd be more disrespectful to put him besides Gyutaro. Come on, man.
No. That's what I'm saying. I think he deserves to be even higher. I'm completely opposite
What?
on you on this one because what you have to remember is Kyotaro, not Kyotaro, Rui was the first lower moon we've seen in the story, right? The official lower
Yeah.
moon, right? And at the time,
Hmm.
Tanjiro, up to that point, had fought like some fodder demons, and then Rui just comes out of nowhere and just absolutely obliterates everything we thought a demon could be, right? You have this little kid, creepy ass
Hmm.
kid, who first of all fooled us all, making us think that the father was the actual lower moon. But then if I comes to find out, he's the one who manipulated and created basically his own creepy version of a family. And then,
Mm.
not to mention being on the end of one of the most iconic scenes in anime, right? The Hinokami scene. That's so iconic, in
Oh,
my
that's
opinion.
a big statement. That's a big
That,
state. That's a big
bro,
statement right there.
that had the whole
Jeez.
internet, bro. That had the whole block hot, bro. Everybody was talking about it. Even you had even like guys like Ninja who doesn't even watch anime talking about it. He basically
For real?
that
Damn.
Hinokami Kakura scene literally put Demon Slayer on the map, and he was on the other side of it. I then come back on the other episode thinking,
Yeah.
"Hey boy, do you think you come my head because of that little dance you did? Come on, man. How
Mm.
can you not
But
appreciate
like
a character like this?"
I'm talking about Rui. I'm talking about Rui. I'm not talking about Rui's impact. I'm talking about his character alone.
Yeah, but to rate these characters, we have to talk about their impact, and also when we see them on screen, and
Mm.
then like let's not forget about how he made everybody cry with his when he was dying. D really?
Yeah.
I should come there and smack you right now. No, you're disrespecting Rui. What? I cannot believe what I'm hearing.
I don't find him interesting. Like I just don't find him interesting.
Bro was like out here controlling and manipulating all those other demons. Like before that, it was never
Yeah,
heard of demons being family. He manipulated them. Like they were scared of them. Don't you think that's gangster?
nah, sounds like a dickhead
Oh
to
my god.
me.
Okay, we'll
But
meet in the middle. You say D, I say B. We'll meet in the middle and C. All right. Just to let everybody know that's listening, I do not agree with that. Personally, I would put him at B, but to just keep going, we have to bowl him at C. All right. Next up, Obanai. What do you think of Obanai?
fuck. Like power wise, I know this guy's strong as fuck. But if I'm talking character and impact, huge impact. But like personally, like I don't like his personality. I guess you could say he has a great backstory, a really sad one, which was kind of like emotional. I guess you could say, or emotional. Um, I don't know really. Like, what do you think? What do you think about him?
Yeah,
He has a cool. I can say this. He has a nice he has a cool breathing style.
bro. For me, Obanai,
I like his breathing
really
style.
was the Hashira that made me like that surprised me the most with how much character development he got, with how much impact he had at the end, especially with the Muzan fight. Like,
Character
yeah,
development.
because when we first meet him, right, he comes off as like this snarky little bitch, basically, hitting on Tanjiro,
Oh jeez.
Giyu, and
Yeah, he was just
yeah,
hater. He was a regular
yeah,
hater.
he
Yeah,
was a hater. I was like, yo, who is bro hating on Tanjiro? Like, what? You know what I mean? And Giyu also, like, he
yeah,
hated Giyu. But like as the story went on, and you know, we
yeah. But we didn't really see him until the
yeah,
end,
but exactly.
like the
But
end.
the impact he had, bro, like there was literally a lot, like more than one time where we saw him like take on Muzan by himself, right? By himself. And, granted, Muzan was drugged out, but at the same time, when every Hashira was there, he was also drugged out. So we can't really make that excuse for the other Hashiras.
Mm.
And granted, of course, he didn't face any Abu Moon, other Abu Moon for briefly. He still showed up and showed out. Not to mention having been like, he shares the spot with Tanjiro and what's it called? Some of the other Hashiras, about
Tanjiro
Michiro
and
and Gyome, to unlock the
oh,
transparent world,
Astronomy.
and
Yeah,
also
yeah.
he turned his Nichiren blade um
The
red
red,
by himself.
like red water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like by himself. Like what people forget
by
is
himself. Yeah.
Senemi and Gyome. The first time they hit their sword together to turn it red, and the second time Giyu and Senemi hit their sword together to turn it red. And Gyome did
Mm.
it by hitting both of his things together. The both ends of his Nichiren
Oh
thingy,
yeah, his
his
axe
axe.
and
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah,
but Obanai, he turned it red completely by himself by just being angry. Same thing as Michiro.
yeah.
So just all the movements that happened, especially in that final battle, just made me respect him even more.
I guess you could say like he was like kind of kind of like a highlight reel of that
Yeah,
arc. Okay, he had the most like I guess you could say he had one of the or the coolest moments of that
against
arc.
the Muzan battle. Yeah, what do you? But where do we put
Yeah,
him as a character? What would you say?
yeah. That's the thing. Is like like it feels like Gotoge really did him dirty. Like, cause
Yeah,
we didn't really see any missions with him other than the last arc.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, that which by the way, I really don't like that, man. How all the Hashiras
Yeah, and
we
uh,
barely, we've barely seen them in action except like the last arc. For example, Hem, Sanemi, Gyome. We didn't see them do anything before that, and that's when I thought like the
yeah,
story just took a rush. But yeah, basically that's
yeah. Like it was like heavily
yeah,
rushed. Like you could even notice it.
exactly.
Like, and I heard that she actually was
Yeah, mm-hmm.
stressed out or something
Yeah.
about something like that. So
Yeah, but nonetheless, I'd put him at B just because he's a Hashira and the major role he played against. What do you think? Do you agree with B?
I want to put him C.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh wait, no, no, let me. Nah, to be honest, he had as much as screen time as Gyutaro and Rui. So yeah, put him B. Yeah,
Put him B. You said
put him. Yeah, put
okay.
him
All
B.
right, all right. Next up, let's go. This is an easy ass. We don't even have to.
S. Why?
Nezuko, come on, bro. Nezuko, the impact.
No, I think Genya's a better character than Nesco. All she does is being cute and then like make
Yeah, but
noises.
still, the impact of being the brother
Yeah,
of, you
she
know what I
has.
mean,
She
on the
has.
story. She's literally the entire plot.
Yeah,
The entire plot of Demon Slayer is getting her back to human.
yeah, I
Not to
understand that,
mention
but it's
every
like,
step of the like people forget every step of the way she was with Tanjiro fighting against all these demons too. You know. So yeah, I mean,
yeah, but it's like, I think like okay, if we go like arc by arc, her mount, what was it? The arc with
hmm
Rui, her her moment there where she used
Blood
her
Demon.
blood demon arc for the first time, that was cool. But then we come to Mugen Train
She was
and we
useless.
don't
Yeah, she
really
was
see anything
Mugen
about her.
Train. She was
She was
useless.
useless in that
Entertainment
arc.
District arc.
And
She
then
really.
entertainment,
hmm
yeah, holy shit, holy shit. And then like Swordsmith Village, I don't think she did
She
anything
became back. She
noticeable.
became back to
Yeah, 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 like
being
yeah,
able to be out in the
yeah
sun.
she became human
Yeah.
then,
She can.
right?
She yeah. She
Some
can go to the
something like
sun.
that.
Yeah, something that no other demon has ever done before. That's a big, huge feat.
Yeah, but come on, that's
But come
expected.
on, like,
She's basically one of the MCs, or like she's a main
no,
cast.
let's avoid calling it plot armor. Come on, man. We're better than that.
No, that is
Okay.
facts. There is literally no reason for her to conquer the sun. Let's be honest. Why did she even become human? Like how did
Because of the Tamayo and Shinobu mixing the blood of the Abra Moons and shit like that. Remember? That's how she became. Tamayo
was that the
created a cure.
potion? Was
What was that?
that the potion
Yeah, yeah,
that they gave
yeah.
her? But she was still demon. She was still a demon when she conquered the sun.
Yeah, she was still demon when she conquered. Oh, I thought you asked about how she became a human again.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I initially did, but like you answered me, so
Okay,
but but still like it doesn't. She conquered the sun while being demon is like that is like pure plot
okay.
armor.
Where would
And after that arc, like, do you recall her doing anything after that?
I mean? That's where her story kind of ended because
That
she
that
was being
ends.
treated.
It
Yeah,
ends there.
but still, bro,
So
that's Nezuko, man. I it wouldn't look,
while
it wouldn't
Genya had a
feel.
like major Genya Genya actually had like a major character development from him being like all like lone wolf type of guy to
Yeah,
actually relying and getting new friends in the Soulsmith Village arc. Like, come on.
look at the impact though. The
And
impact.
having the saddest
But
death?
like, look though, look at the
Come on.
impact that Nezuko had on both in the characters in the story and also outside. Like when it comes to like fans, you think of Demon Slayer, you think of Nezuko.
Mm,
Come on, bro. That's why. Like we can't just look at the character itself alone. We gotta look at both the impact it had on the story and also outside of the story. Nezuko is so iconic
yeah.
in Demon Slayer. Like, you know,
Mm,
everyone, even if people don't watch Demon Slayer as much, they've seen Nezuko before, and they will know who she is. That's
yeah.
basically on impact alone. Okay, how about this? In this entire tier list, I'll give you one S tier, and I'll have one S tier. I'm using my S tier right now to cast in Nezuko. Okay, can we
Okay,
move on?
sure.
Can we?
All right, you'll see. You'll see what
All
I
right.
do. Wait until I put Yahaba on
Yeah.
S tier, right? Yeah.
All right, next up. What do you think of Adoma? Doma is easily, in my opinion, my favorite, hands down, demon, Moon. He is so well written. And what I respect about his character is, if you look at all the other demons, I mean, other than maybe Hantenku and definitely not Kyoko, who by the way, we haven't seen a backstory of. I don't know why. But Doma, his backstory is just like, yo, I'm evil, and then that's it.
Yeah, I think, but it's like I think
Which I
I think he's a
love.
sociopath, so it makes it like
Yeah,
it makes him
exactly. It's
even
very
more
fitting.
scarier because he can't feel anything like at all.
Exactly. And that's why, like, when you have a person, right,
Mm,
a human who is void of all those emotions of what makes us human, and then you give that human basically God powers,
mm,
right, to being able to live forever, and not only that, but to do whatever he wants to do with the power to do it. Then you create. This is what happens. Then, you know,
mm,
and he is the creepiest and most evil demon within the demon race, who are already creepy and
mm,
evil, right? He stands at the top.
yeah, but
So
it's like fuck. It feels like if like I want to put him on S tier, like you know how much I'll be hating on him and stuff because of one certain
yeah,
death,
because
but
yeah, of course,
it's like if I'm okay, I'm trying to be professional here, so like I want to put him on S. I'll put him on S
yes,
because like
easy, easy
he
as.
plays his
I'd
role
agree.
perfectly. Like he was really meant for you to hate him, and I
Mm-hmm.
mean, he pretty much succeeded on that. So
And not only that, I also love the little, connection he has with Inosuke. You know, how he connects to Inosuke with his mom and everything.
oh yeah,
Yeah, S tier, easy S tier. All right, let's move next to the flamboyant Hashira, Mr. Tengen Uzui himself. All right, what do we think of Tengen?
Tengen's like he feels like Loki, someone you could hang out with. Not gonna lie, like he do be kind of stupid sometimes, but it's like it's funny, you know, when he, especially when he started hanging or when he, what was it? He was with Inosuke, Zenitsu, and Tanjiro, and he was basically like passing them out in the entertainment district. And you get like some, funny interactions with him. So like as a character and his morals,
Yeah.
also, I like that he has like these principles which
Mm-hmm.
he, you know, goes by or like follows at any cost. So
Yeah, exactly.
I mean that makes him that makes him stand out more, I guess.
A British stand-up guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, personally I love him, man. The fact that Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu could have these funny interactions between them. Like they don't respect him, like as a Hashira, right?
Yeah,
Like they're
like
not
they
scared of
see
him.
him as a regular.
I Exactly. I really love their dynamic, even though he's not a regular. This guy is, when you read and learn about his backstory, how he had to basically, kill some of his brothers, and he was, him and one brother were left, and he didn't want to kill his last brother. He was like, once he found out that he was being forced to kill his brothers, he left, and with his other three wives,
Mm.
right, to pursue um
Another lifestyle.
uh, another lifestyle. Yeah, I can really
But yeah,
respect that, right?
for real.
But like also the many people kind of disregard his strength because he was taken out of the fight entirely and retired prematurely,
Mm.
before he can even grow as a character. I feel like he would. I feel like he would have added so much to the last arc if he was fighting.
Like healthy.
But yeah, but many people forget him and Shinjiro, the father of Kyojiro. They were on guard defending the
Oh yeah,
the little kid,
the kids.
Kaguya's
Yeah.
kid. Amane, is that his name?
No, no, that's the wife.
Oh, that's the wife. That's the wife. Yeah. The little kid. I don't know what his
I don't
name is,
even know
but they were
myself.
defending
Yeah,
him.
they're defending
Yeah,
them.
a lot of people forget. A lot of people forget that fact. But yeah, so he wasn't completely out of the fight. I mean, he's still,
He was
there's some
doing his
demons that
part,
could
you
have
know.
attacked him. Yeah, he was doing his part. So I could respect that. But just being a Hashira alone, man, and having his own arc, the Entertainment District arc,
Mm.
I'll put him at A. Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, I'll give him an A. He's just a likable character, like, and sometimes he can come off as being a comedic relief.
Exactly. He doesn't take himself too
Yeah.
serious, which I love. All right, next up, Kyojiro Rengoku, bushy brows.
Rouse. Um, oof.
Yeah, this is the easy A, right? Kyojiro, come on,
Oh.
with him, his
You know
death,
what? Yeah,
the first
put him,
Hashira
put
to
him
go
A.
out.
And actually, I wouldn't have a
Yeah,
problem with putting him on S either, because like, like we saw him for like one arc, right? Some chapters, but
yeah.
like the message he carried to like basically all viewers and Tanjiro and Inosuke is
I
literally
like
like
that.
something you
I
can
like
take
that.
with in life, Like he
Yeah.
doesn't.
Not to mention he had an impact on Tenjiro until literally the final arc.
Yeah.
His overall, like his death was a major blow to the entire corpse, even Hashira's. They, you could tell like he really meant a lot to them.
Like you
Which
could
also
say
like,
yeah.
no, I was just gonna say like it's funny how he became a Hashira after like he's the only other Hashiras that are behind him is Misuri and Michiro.
Yeah.
Other than that, all the other Hashiras became Hashira before him and longer than him, and he had such an effect on all of them.
Oh yeah, you mean like
You
he's
know
the newest
where
member,
where
but like one of them.
yeah, they were hurt by his death. Yeah,
Yeah, like
so he had
I
a
guess you could say he's like the pillars. He's like the pillar of the pillars. Loki.
exactly. I love that. I love that. All right, easy S tier. Alright, next up we got Agasa Abramoon 3.
I want to put him S tier.
S
Yeah.
tier? Yeah. Right where he belongs with, Donut Boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I
yo,
really...
yo. Why you gotta call him Donut Boy? Don't disrespect
Oh,
my guy
my
like
bad,
that.
man. It just slipped out,
Oh my god.
But yo, Agasa, this guy was just an amazing character. Like out of all the Evermoons, he had the most character development and the most, we've seen him out of all the other characters, right? Because we've met him. He was the first Evermoon we met in the story. And then he left such a sour taste in all our mouths when he killed Gyojiro.
Yeah, like
And
literally.
then not only, yeah, and not only that, but how he redeemed himself in front of our eyes at the end, making us really, really feel for him because of all the bad hands he was dealt in life. And not to mention, not going out because of someone, cutting off his neck. Like, they cut off his neck. My man was still standing.
He
right?
said no.
It took his...
Literally was on his way, growing another head.
Bro, yeah. Agasa is... He did a reverse card on basically the audience.
Like Akasa is like it's the fact that it's the twist for me. It's like I had a deep hatred for him. Like after I read the end of the fight, and then as soon as I caught up and I like saw his backstory, I was like, yo, like Gotoge, you can't be playing me like this. Like what am I supposed to feel?
Exactly.
Like
he is so honorable, and like his reasoning of becoming a demon was for strength, that to never feel to never lose anyone again, right?
Mhm.
And he was like training. He was a warrior. He didn't like the fact that he didn't eat women, even though they were more nutritious
Mhm.
than men. That's honorable. And the fact that he extended multiple times in the fight against Gyojiro to become a demon.
Mhm.
I gotta respect it. I gotta respect it. All right, moving on. Next, we got the sword,
Bruh.
the uh, the freaking swordsmith. What's his name? Hagen is it? So
I have no idea.
starts with an
The
H.
guy with the
My
weird
goodness,
mask, but sexy
I
under
love
it.
him
I
though,
don't
man.
even know.
He is so funny though.
Pause.
Did you see what he did
Pause.
in the first episode?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
He is hilarious, man.
bro.
Man, this guy is funny.
Yeah, he's
I
literally
like
like
him.
a comedic. He's comedic relief, like
Yeah,
literally.
yeah.
That is literally
This
his
is what
role.
I see. I really don't like the fact that he is, C with these
Why
two
you wait?
characters.
Why you
Can we
putting
just put
C?
him in
Yeah.
D?
What the fuck?
Yeah, let's put him in D.
Like
Okay.
yo, pause,
All right.
pause. But he
Yeah.
he kind of fine without the mask. I'm not gonna
He
lie. Like
is.
I'm just saying it out there. Like well, goddamn.
Bro, he is. He really is,
Yeah.
man. He is a very beautiful man. All right, next up we got
Yeah.
Missouri, the love Hashira. All right, where do we see Missouri?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I found her very annoying. Like we're
Yeah.
with the Hashira meeting, but
Yeah, I think she's an easy B in my opinion.
like there's no.
Do you disagree?
Yeah, I mean, Obina is
Do you disagree or
no, no,
agree?
no, no. Like she, I mean, okay, no, you know what? Put her A because of that one scene in the.
Oh
So
no.
you got her. Come
In
on.
the hot tub. In the hot tub? Nah, bro. Listen, just because, like, listen, she did not defeat, an Aber Moon, right?
Okay.
For example, if Obanai was there with Aber Moon 4, he would have defeated her,
Who?
right? Obanai.
Yeah.
Also, right? Also, what you gotta remember is in the final arc, she didn't do nothing. Like, she was hands down the most useless Hashira. Not even Hashira. She was the
Yeah.
most useless character.
I mean,
like, one of the main characters
didn't she like
that were
rip?
there fighting.
Didn't she like rip Muzan's arm off? I guess that's something.
I don't even. Yeah, bro, come on. Listen, I love her. I love.
I'm just trying to
right?
defend her. Yeah.
And her, I really loved, that the ship with her and Obanai is literally my favorite ship in the series.
Mm.
I really like that. It was kind of emotional. But when we talk about impact wise, right? I mean, I guess you can say she was, one of the first to unlock the, the Demon Slayer mark, along with Muichiro.
Mhm.
But Muichiro defeated, Abramoon 5. And then you can make the argument of, Abramoon 5 is weaker than Abramoon 4. I get that. She held down Abramoon 4, which is not easy. She held down one of his most strongest forms. But at the same time, she held him down. And in that fight, he was dominating her. Right?
Yeah.
If Tanjiro didn't cut off Hantenko's head,
Yeah. She would have been gone. Yeah.
She would have been done for. Yeah, but she did have. We're being. This is a very harsh list.
Yeah, I know.
This is a very harsh tier list. Yeah, so she's going B tier. Oh, the clown. This is an easy D
Why
tier.
you-
Like
yeah,
this
there we
guy.
go.
Actually, you know what?
No.
I respect it. Let me
No.
tell you
What
why.
are you doing?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you what I have on my C tier. Because of him having a connection with Gyome and Senetsu and Kokushibo. This guy ran into Kokushibo, right, as a demon slayer,
Yeah, and he said yes.
right? Bro had no other option. Either
Shut
you
the
dead or
fuck
you become a
up.
demon.
This is not real
Also-
life. Okay,
also-
this is Demon
Also,
Slayer.
right? But listen, also we gotta talk about too. He became an Upper Moon. Now you might be thinking, oh, he was just filling in a spot. That's not the case. Do you know how many demons that were alive when he became an Upper Moon? A lot. He ate a lot of human beings to become, which Senator himself said, to get that power. Right? Now granted he got slashed with the one head. But also, being there when Guillaume was going through the tragedy in his past, right?
Mm-hmm. Little snitch.
And also Senetsu, right? Being his senior, training under Jigoro.
Mm.
My man did a lot of movements off screen.
Okay, let's
You know
okay,
what I
let's
mean?
okay. Um,
Yeah, C
like
tier.
he's the one who snitched, right? He was the one who snitched,
Yeah,
and you're putting a
yeah.
snitch over this handsome ass man. Oh, this unit.
Listen, this is Abramu 6. All right, this is Abramu
He made
6
his
we're talking about
sensei
here.
commit suicide.
Well, listen, he's a piece of shit. Yes, he's a piece of shit, but he had impact in the story.
I swear to God,
We have to, based on
Muda's
that, we have to, respect it and
Muda's
put him at
like,
C.
bro, if you was a character in Demon Slayer, you'd probably be this nigga.
Oh my god, bro, listen,
I mean, you're respecting his moves, so
bro, listen. I'm respecting his moves. Not doesn't mean I'll, I'm agreeing with him. I'm respecting it as a character. He did what needed
be
to
done.
benefit himself.
Oh,
Yeah, he did what needed to benefit one, and that's himself. I can respect that. Also, let's not act like if my man was up against Abramoon 1. Like, how unlucky you get. Abramoon 1. Yeah, come on, man. You have to feel for him a
So,
little bit. All right, next up we
okay.
got, this is just because he's an Abramoon, Albermadi. What do you think of this?
No,
If he was
no,
an Abramoon,
F,
easy F.
F.
No,
No,
no.
you can't. You
Come
can't.
on, no.
No,
Let's not
no,
be.
no. He is like, give me an argument, a solid argument why he should be D. There's literally none.
His title, Abramoon.
No, oh my god, that's so trash.
You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it, bro. He is an
No.
Abramoon. He's stronger
No.
than Kyoto.
He's just
and we
an
saw
ugly
how
ass
strong
demon.
Kyoto was.
He's an ugly ass demon. Get this? No, get
Hey,
him down.
hey.
Get him alive. Come on, man.
He is arts. All right, you gotta respect
Art.
If you can't appreciate art,
Oh my god,
then my friend, you are uncultured. My man,
bro,
is,
you're showing
in his
like
words,
you're showing like psychopathic tendencies right now, bro.
he's an Abramoon.
Who cares?
Based on that,
Who the fuck cares?
who cares? You gotta respect it. He rose to the Abramoon 5 rank.
Okay, and
You don't think we should respect that? Come on,
bro, an upper moon and ugly as
Listen.
shit. Okay, get this.
Bro, listen, hey, let's not be emotional. Let's not get emotional. Yes, he did get beat by Michiro.
He got beat by a
the way,
14-year-old.
Who, by the way, he was beating Michiro until Michiro got these crazy hacks of, unlocking a new power up that we've never seen before in the series. And he fell to plot armor, right? We all know in anime when a character unlocks a new power, it's basically game over for the villain.
But please, like,
So my man was competing
I'm more
against
interesting than the masked man beside him. Okay, like,
listen, we all know in my heart, Hakenes something like that, whatever his name is, mass dude, is an S tier. But because he, isn't powerful or but in our hearts, my man is an S tier. All right, so I don't like you saying D tier. Can we just move on? He's an Abramoon. Like, we're not gonna put an
actually
Abramoon in
a
F.
pot. What are you doing?
Bro, I really like Yoko, man. He's a cool guy.
He's a cool guy.
He fell. He
bro,
fell
makes
into
pot out of
the anime
human
trope.
flesh.
How cool is that?
This nigga.
Come on, man. Come on. All right, next up we got
Then it's,
Senetsu. All right, what do we think of Senetsu?
It feels like the community is like very one-sided. Either you love him or hate him.
Exactly, which I don't get.
Yeah, me neither. I mean,
Yeah, this is easy S tier, right?
okay, no, calm down. Calm down now.
You don't think he's an
No,
S tier?
no.
Senetsu?
No. That's even like, I would say S tier is like a hot take. I'd put him at max 8.
Wow. Why do you think he's an A?
Mostly because like majority of the story, all he does is scream and like says Nesco and shit. It gets pretty annoying real quick.
You don't like
He
that?
gets
That's
character
actually funny.
development.
I
I get
love
that.
it.
He gets character development. I get that, but he but we get to see that like at the end of Demon Slayer, right?
Yeah. So you don't think it's cool what he did with against Spider thingy, against
Yeah, he had cool
Daki,
ass moments, but
against
it's like didn't Tengen have cool ass moments? You know didn't
yeah, but
didn't
he's one of the
just
three.
because
You
he's
know what I
one of
mean?
the three
Like
doesn't
one
mean
of
that
the
he's
four.
S.
I think so. Okay, we'll put him.
I'll put him
We'll
A.
agree with you. We'll put him A. All right. All right. Next up, Kokushibo. What do you think?
Yeah, I gotta put him S tier. Probably the best villain.
S tier. Kokushibo S
I'll
tier.
put yeah.
Why?
Design awesome. Backstory sad as fuck, and kind of like low key like an L backstory. Um, ability cool as fuck. Yeah, I'll put him S.
Bro took an L in his fight. Bro, Max out bro my A. Bro took an L in his fight. Come on. How does he like how are you related directly
I don't
to
need to relate to a character
the
in order. I
strongest
don't need to
no no
relate to
no
him.
no no not relate. I'm talking about him. How are you related to Yurichi, right? Like the brother of the strongest human to ever live, the strongest creature to have ever lived, right? Hold the rank of Upper Moon 1, be strong as shit, and then lose to, his great grandchildren. Come on, man.
Bro is
The guy took an L.
I gotta admit, Yorichi petty as fuck. Bro lived
And
until
then at
he's
the
like
end,
yeah.
his resolve, the way he went out, because he said, "Oh, brother, what would you have think if you have saw me like this?"
Yeah.
And he basically kind of gave up the fight. Like, come on, bro. I'd put him at A. I don't think S is like iconic, right?
Mm-hmm.
For me, at least,
Bro had the
I don't think Abramu 1 is iconic as Doma and Akasa.
like personally a personal favorite. I think just cause like character design and the fact that he's a demon, like a demon slaying demon. I don't even know. Makes him like S personally, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
but
okay, yeah,
I
okay.
could
I'll
see
put him at S just because.
I understand your point.
Just because of holding the rank of Abramu 1 and also, being Musan's right hand man, for centuries, the fact that, those two were together from literally for 500 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. I'll see, but in my heart, he's A at least. Whatever.
Like for real though.
All right.
Like I just
next time we got Yushiro.
yeah, but I gotta point out like Yorichi, pettiest motherfucker alive. Holy shit, bro lived out. Bro lived until he's like 80 something, whatever 90 or something, just to
60,
to beat his brother, to prove that he ain't shit.
Oh my goodness!
And then died standing.
Exactly, died standing. He didn't even finish him off.
That is the most
like imagine being
shit ever.
That's what I'm saying, and I can say that Kokushibo took an absolute L losing to him.
I swear to God.
Like he's a walking L. Like bro, you became a demon just so that you can live longer, and then you still lose to your younger brother. But then again, it's Yurichi, so I shouldn't be too harsh on him, I guess. All right, next up we got Yushiro. Yushiro, I'll put
See, thank you.
Yeah, all right.
I really don't like him. I don't like him.
You should. I like him, but he played a major role.
He played a major role, but like other than that,
major role in the final battle.
Other than that, he's just annoying. Like, geez.
I mean, he's overprotective of
Lady Tamiya.
Lady Tamiya.
Why would you be protective over fucking Nesco? Nesco. Like
he called her ugly.
Why are you calling kids ugly? What the fuck?
Hey, that's
no. It's not justified.
He doesn't like anyone but Lady Tamiya. I can appreciate that, honestly.
Okay.
All right, next
Uh,
up we have Kanao. Let's just move on.
Kano, like
Kanao, what do you
I
think?
used to
B?
like.
You like B?
Uh, I could put her B because of what she did at the and like in the last fight, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's like
Yeah, at last arc, she really freaking. She was like top
I,
five
I
in the last
wish I
arc.
wish I wish I could have seen her like on a mission with Tanjiro or someone like before this arc.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She just like before that, she just stayed behind. She just stayed with Shinobu like the entire,
Yeah.
and we don't see a lot of, when the boys are in the butterfly state, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the other three little kids and Aokasaki who take care of, them. I mean, it's not his job. I get that it's not, Kanao's job to take care of them, right? Because she's a Sukoku. But still, we didn't really see a lot of interactions with her, having with Tanjiro and them. But yeah, the last arc, if for the last arc alone, in my opinion, I'm okay with B.
Okay.
Yeah, Inosuke,
Yeah,
S,
I'll put him S.
easy.
I
I
would have
love
I
that.
would have put him I would have put him A if it wasn't for his backstory. To be honest,
Yeah, yeah, bro, really grew up with Boris. Unbelievable.
bro.
All right, this dude. Okay, we'll put him at F tier, but I like this guy. This dude, he's the one who came up with the design of
Why
Missouri's
you putting him
Demon
like
Slayer.
he's a high IQ guy? Like for real. What do you like?
I really
Bro
love
had
him.
an amazing idea, but they just did not execute on it. Bro,
You want to use your S tier for him? Okay, so I have to mention this for people who do not know his name. I don't remember his name, but he was basically the one who designs the Demon Slayer clothes, and he actually came up with the design of Missouri, right? Her Demon Slayer clothes. He actually wanted to uniform. He actually wanted to give that uniform to. He actually did actually gave that uniform to Shinobu, and she ends up burning it, like absolutely burning it, and told him that she will kill him if he oversteps his boundaries again. But he did it again with Missouri. He gave it to her, and Missouri, it's nice. She's not gonna say anything. So Shinobu tells Missouri, she's like, "Yo, you can. That's too over revealing. Do you want like one that's mine?" She said, "Nah." Missouri said, "Nah." But yeah, basically, he's a creep. He is a creep. But yeah, I like him though. He's a funny guy. All right, next up we got Senemi.
oh, Sanemi. Like at first, again, I didn't like him because what he did in the or at the Hashira meeting. But like I go as far as putting Esther.
S tier.
Like the fact that he like bro killed demons without being a demon slayer. And now we're
Yeah, I
not
mean, yeah,
talking about
he's gangster.
we're not talking like Tanjiro just killing his first demon with an axe. Bro actually see all these cuts he has is literally because he uses his own blood as bait for the demons. Like because what was it? His blood is like rare or something. It makes demons like thirsty after or some shit. So it's like, bro, a real gangster. Like he did not know about the demon slaying cooperation until I think he met a demon slayer,
Yeah,
and that's when he found out about the demon slayer cooperation. So
yeah. I respect.
and his backstory sad
Yeah.
as fuck. Oh, like a
Also being
protective brother.
related
He
to.
has.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't like his way going about it. Like beating him and shit like that, trying to
Yeah.
kill him. Uh,
But yeah, that was his own way. That was his own way of protecting his younger brother, so he didn't die. I mean, I can respect it. Yeah, I'm okay with him
honest.
at S tier, even though we only saw him in the final arc. But he really had,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
a
By the way,
major, major impact.
like, from what I've heard, he's getting a what do you call that? A Gaiden series.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Interesting.
So
Hell yeah,
yeah,
man. I would
I'm excited for
love to see him interact with Kanai in there. They better
For
include
real.
Kanai, them two interacting. All right, next up we have Daki.
Okay.
Should we put Daki same place as her brother? Her brother in C.
No, I mean, it's only
Personally,
fair.
I don't think she belongs next to this. I like this. Doesn't look right to
No.
me. Yeah, let's put her
Let's
here.
put her a C. I mean, there's not really
Yeah,
much
just
to
because she
discuss
was.
about her.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, she was really creepy though. I really enjoyed her character. You know, with
before,
having.
before she revealed herself, she was creepy.
Yeah,
But then
yeah, very
then she
scary.
talked to
Yeah,
Muzan as we saw her conversation. Like she's just a
yeah,
teenage girl, really.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, I really liked her character. The fact that like she was part of the entertainment district arc, which by the way is my favorite arc in the entire series. I really liked the little, mystery kind of vibe it had to it
Hmm.
of investigation and stuff like that. Yeah, I really liked her. I really liked her. Alright, Muzan, easy as come on now.
Muzan, MJ, damn.
Yeah, Michael Jackson is S, easy S. You gotta respect it, man. You gotta respect it. All right, next up, Makamo.
Marco, what would I put? No, I want to
Makamo,
put it
F.
F.
I'd put a F.
I want
Literally
to put her
nothing.
D just because she's Sabit.
No,
As
no. She is Sabit. First of all, Sabito, I get him putting him, C or somewhere like that. But her, she doesn't like. She was just a random,
I mean, she didn't really do much.
Slayer that trained under Orikadaki.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't connect to any other character other than Sabito, who himself is a backstory in, of Gyu.
She doesn't really
Yeah.
contribute
So,
that
yeah.
much. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Lady Tamio. Now I have to put her at A.
Hey.
What do you think of her being at A?
Yeah, A or S. I wouldn't go below A. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely. Because if it wasn't for her, Nezuko wouldn't have turned back to human. If it wasn't for her, this dude, Musan, would not have been defeated.
Yeah.
Being alive for over 500 years, if not 1,000, she has seen it all.
Yeah.
Also,
Didn't she kill her own family?
Yeah, she killed her own family. Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, my goodness, Muzan is a. I was about to say Muzan is a demon, but he is a demon. Quite literally. Tanjiro S, the main character. Come on, how do you not put Tanjiro S there? Right, like starting out to being a 14-year-old coal burner to becoming yeah.
Yeah, but
Literally.
I like that. The generic shonen MC kind of it kind of dies out right now. It kind of
Yeah.
dying, and it really shows with Sandra. I think is a different way.
I love that.
He's very emotional, vulnerable in front of us. He's he's not out there he doesn't want to fight just because he want to fight. He want to fight because he has a good reason now. Much.
He has to fight, yeah.
And he's
And keep in mind,
Yeah.
it is easier, right? Because he's fighting demons.
yeah, but
Who,
still,
if he doesn't fight, they kill
but
them.
he still has
It's easier for
compassion
him to fight them.
Yeah,
Yeah, but still, yeah, he has compassion for them. Which, honestly, I'm glad that they got rid of that. In the later arcs.
yeah, of course, because
'Cause
he's
he
got to be,
Yeah.
Yeah, but normally, like the regular shonen MC would just be like, "Oh shit, I gotta kill demons," alright, and then that's it. Like no emotions, nothing at all.
Or like revenge, yeah. Even though, yeah, you gotta respect it. Yeah, I like the fact that you said that this trope of the MC being a dumb-headed individual is kind of dying right now. Like you got, Tanjiro, who literally is the main character of one of the
Biggest,
not even one of the biggest anime out at the moment.
yeah,
Right?
true.
Him being the main character of it, and him being caring and thoughtful.
Very thoughtful,
I really
emotional,
like that. I really like that.
vulnerable.
It's, yeah,
Like it's just,
It's
you don't
changed.
really see that, and he's very,
yeah,
at the beginning at least. Like I like that Gotoge.
yeah,
She really showed like how conflicted he was. Like even when like killing, for example, killing the Spider-Man, right? Like
Yes, I really love that.
beautiful, and like props to you, Photable, for animating that. That was beautiful. But like you could see, like he was ready to just slice it off. But then he saw that she actually wanted to
That
die.
little subtle
Yeah, a
change.
little sort of
Mm-hmm.
change and made her death peaceful.
Yes, exactly. All right, next up, Gyu. What do we think of Gyu?
Like, I feel like Giyu was supposed to be like the Levi of this show,
Yeah.
and like,
Oh
hey,
boy, was that wrong.
yeah, that did not last long. Um,
Yeah,
like,
I can really respect that too.
what do you mean?
The fact that, like you said, he was in the beginning, with especially, the Rui defeat.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, whoa, this guy is no joke. And as the series, progressed, and we see that he actually has a very sad side to him. He was basically, a f- he was, basically put into this turmoil within him, thinking that he does not belong to be, to sit in front of the other Hashiras.
Mm-hmm.
He thought he was an imposter. That he did not deserve to be even alive. Not not just being a Hashira. He did not even deserve to be alive. He should have been Sabito,
Mm-hmm.
right? But also forgetting that he was powerful. He was still powerful when he was saying that,
Mm-hmm.
right? But he still, that's what he was dealing with. He did not want to get close to all the other demon slayers, the Hashiras, especially with Shinobu, because he didn't want to go through the grief of losing another someone very close to him.
Yeah.
And he really broke down when he thought he lost Tanjiro at the end, if you remember.
When he was about to lose him,
Because
yeah.
yeah, when he thought that he lost Tanjiro, he broke down. But with Shinobu, he didn't even
I mean, yeah, he did though.
react.
He did
He
react.
just opened up his eyes, and then
Yeah.
the next thing that come from his mouth was, we didn't even get a
I
thought
mean
process or anything like that.
that's the most we're gonna get out of him. And plus that he
Yeah,
was
but
trying
like with
he was
Tanjiro,
gonna have like he had to had his guard
but
up and
with
shit. Like he can't just cry.
yeah, but with Tanjiro, not cry, but like at least a thought process, or even like being angry. You know what I mean?
He was shocked.
He's running and he didn't even get angry or anything, or like we didn't even see like a facial expression of, being kind of angry,
I
right?
think like I think he was it is if I think it wouldn't suit his character if he got angry or anything.
It would suit his character. It would absolutely suit his character because if you remember, he was a crybaby
Yeah,
when he
but
was growing
like
up,
right now,
right?
like the first time we actually see emotions from him is at the end, as you said, like when he started crying for Tanjiro, and like right now it's like it feels like it was just a build up, you know.
Exactly, but it's within his character though to cry. That's what I'm trying to tell you, right? Especially when you see that him and Shinobu had some sort of a relationship. Like, of course, it's completely platonic, but they still had they were still
They were
together.
still
They went on
friends.
missions
Yeah.
together, and they were still a fellow Hashiras, right?
Mm.
He didn't even had
But
any
I mean,
thought process or like anything. I did not like that. I did not like the fact that maybe that was Koyohara Kotake telling us that there's nothing between these two characters. It was just our own imagination.
war.
But with
Mhm.
Tanjiro, he broke down.
Yeah, he started crying.
You know, yeah, he started crying. So he's capable of having
Yeah,
emotions.
but I would
With
say,
that being said,
like, okay, if we look back at it, I guess, when Rengoku died, and I'm not saying he had a close relationship with Rengoku, but he didn't even react. He didn't even say anything. He just said, "Okay."
exactly, yeah,
But
exactly, because he wasn't close with Rengoku, and
yeah, but
you
if we
know,
look at the fan books, it clearly says that he likes talking to him, or to some
yeah, he
degree.
likes talking to them. Also, Michiro said he likes talking to them. Sanemi said he likes talking to them. They didn't really have any
Yeah,
reactions.
they did
But
though.
with Senemi, was it Senemi
Suddenly got
who
pissed.
when Shinobu died, he caught a lot of demons right by him,
Yeah.
or
No, no.
do I not remember that
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He got like jumped from all corners or some shit.
Yeah, and he just like
You got,
took them all out.
yeah, you get pissed. But well, I mean,
Yeah,
that was his only connection to you know who. So
yeah, through Kanai. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe we're just grasping at straws right now. All right, so what do we think of him?
oh, I don't know. I'd put him.
As just because he was the first Hashira we met in the story, he kind of set Tanjiro up, and then in the final battle, he's at the end of the day, he's him and Senemi are the only two Hashiras left in the end. So you kind of, I'll be okay with with us putting him at S, but if we put him at A, I would be outraged. What do you think?
It feels like we do the community a disservice if we put him on A. So
Yeah, with just like Senetsu,
no,
idiot.
no, no, no.
All right, Shinobu, easiest
S
as
S
I've ever seen in
best
my
girl
life.
S.
If you guys don't know, me and this guy know we are big Shinobu sims.
So
Yo, I wonder if someone is
I
still
see this
listening.
guy as inferior to me. I don't know what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
but
He is.
listen, I wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's people that are still listening this deep. And my goodness, if you are a legend. Let me know in the comments. But moving on, we got Susamaru. D. Yeah, not really anything
Okay.
going on.
Yahaba
Yahaba.
S.
D.
No, I
S.
told you
You
I
S.
haven't used up my free S.
Okay, free S tier. Okay, all right. Well, what a jokes that we have over here. All right,
Okay, kill
Gyome
me. No, come on.
B. Actually, A. I would put him at
Why?
A because he's the strongest Hashira.
Okay, and
And
he's not that
and
very
and
bro cries
and
all the time.
bro, listen, bro cries all
Isn't
the
he
time.
like um
He's
he's
a
blind?
Buddhist and blind. And also, right, in the final arc, bro, come on, Kokishibo would have absolutely killed, destroyed everything. Basically, if Gyome wasn't a character and he wasn't there in the final arc, there would have been no
No,
victory.
but I'm
Easy
saying
as that.
I'm saying he could be been at least more interesting. Like I get that
Bro, I
his
don't.
story is very sad and interesting at that, but I think his like the role he's playing as this always serious, straightforward, um doesn't really say much kind of guy isn't fit for him. We already have two, like low key two of those already, if you know what I mean, Giyu and Mushiro. Um, so I think he could have done another role, I guess you could say.
Bro, like what you're forgetting is he's the one who saved Shinobu and her sister when they were younger from a demon, right? He's the one who he taught was the name. He took in a someone that some would say is a lost child in Genya. He took him in and made him his personal Sukoku,
Hmm.
right? Not to mention his backstory with all those kids in the temple, and also not to mention him being blind and becoming the strongest demon slayer,
Mm.
right? I feel like all that has to make you respect him.
I mean, I do, but it's like personally, like I don't find him like intriguing
Yeah, I mean,
or anything. But
but like, listen though, I don't find a lot of people intriguing, but just because we don't find them intriguing doesn't mean we have to downgrade them. Like, you still gotta respect them. Like, you don't like Doma, and he's S tier.
yeah,
You don't like him, but still you respect what he stands for, right? Also, Agasa, right? You gotta respect what he stands for.
hmm
I feel like same thing for Gyome. Yeah, he's not the most flashiest, the prettiest, or you know, um, whatever, right?
yeah,
But still, he is, the obstacles that he had to overcome to grow to becoming the strongest Hashira, to become someone all the Hashiras love and
respect.
absolutely respect and
Oh yeah,
adore.
that I like that about
That
him
has to,
though. I'll
yeah.
say that. you know the thing.
Also,
Like every Hashira,
mhm.
like fucking respect. Like they respect that guy. You know,
Yeah, right, exactly,
like
exactly. And
they don't
also
oppose him. Yeah.
him spilling tea on how who likes to eat in the hashira. I really
Yeah,
love
but
that.
the thing is, like,
I really love
he's a straightforward guy. So he says it as he sees it,
that.
and it's
Exactly.
funny.
Oh, as he sees it, as he sees it. I love
Yeah,
that. Someone commented on one of the videos I did on when he spills his teeth.
yeah,
They were like, "It's funny how the one that it's funny how the one that doesn't see has the best vision."
that yeah, for real.
Basically, something like that.
Bars.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. All right, next up, Orokaraki.
uh
See,
yes.
former
No,
Hashira,
no, 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 no.
trained our
We
MC,
don't like.
trained
Yeah, he trained Giyu, trained
Giyu.
Sabito, everyone. But I
Yeah,
mean,
former Hashira
like
too.
we don't see him after like the training at all. And
Yeah, but he was also there at the end when Nezuko came back to human.
the human,
Remember?
yeah, I mean,
He was the
of
one who
course
was
he's
holding her
alive,
down.
and you know, because he
Yeah,
didn't participate in the fight, or
yeah,
he was protecting them, I think.
yeah. He was also like, remember, if it wasn't for him sending a letter to the master and the other Hashiras reading that letter, Tenjiro and Nezuko would have been gone. He basically it was because of him vouching for Nezuko that she was able to be alive,
Yeah,
and that just goes to show how much respect and influence he had on the Demon Slayer
Demon Slayer
corpse.
Corpse. But
Yeah,
I think like when it comes to this tier list, I think we should at least look at what he's competing with. You know,
yeah, exactly. I wouldn't feel right putting him at D. Like really D next to Suzumaru, Kyoko,
no,
and
no, no,
this
don't
guy.
say
Come
Gyoko
on,
like he's bad. You defended him with all your heart.
exactly.
Like,
And you wanted to put him at F. That's why I
no, but
defended
it's
him
like,
like
so you're
that.
saying to me that he's as good of a character as Kyutaro, and as Rui as you hyped him up.
Yes, and I think I've proven my point because he was the one who trained two S tier people on this list, and it was because of him vouching for Nezuko, who by the way was about to be killed right there on then. If it wasn't for the letter that he sent, not because of the master convincing the Hashiras, it was because of him saying, "I'm putting myself on on the line and my life," that Nezuko was able to basically be alive. And you're telling me this guy who has so much influence on
No,
the
like
main character, training
I
him,
think
and
my
also,
problem is that we don't get to see him that much after the first arc,
yeah,
the training
yeah,
arc.
we don't see him as much, but we can't just forget about the amazing influence that he has on not only the people of the story, but also in the beginning of the story, how much influence he had training our main character.
Hmm.
Come on. I mean, it deserves a little respect. Also, he used to be a former Hashira.
He who? Oh yeah, oh you mean
Yeah, we're putting
Rokadaki?
him
Yeah,
as
yeah.
yeah, he used to be the former Wara Hashira. All right, next up, Michiro. A.
Yeah, I put him at minimum A, to be honest.
Yeah, the first to unlock the Demon Slayer mark. The first to turn his Nichiren Blade red. The first to solo an Aber Moon. Actually, S.
I put
Like
him
he,
as I have no,
yeah,
but it's like,
because
hmm,
he defeated an Aber Moon by himself,
yeah.
an actual Aber Moon. All right, next up, Sabito. What do we think?
Sabito. Um, wait, where's Makomo or Makomo? Oh, she's F. I'd put him D, just because
D?
of the impact he had on Gyu.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
Yeah, I like D. I like D. I like D. And this guy F. Easy
F.
F.
I mean, yeah,
All right.
F.
All right. That's the list. You like it? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. But like this list really, like, it made me realize that like Demon Slayer should have been longer, and I think we both can agree on that.
Yes,
I-
exactly.
If
Like,
it was longer, we could like evaluate, on more info and stuff like.
yeah,
But it's
yeah,
end this so
exactly.
quickly, low key.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, man. Like, I really don't. I mean, it's I like the fact that Koyahara Koteke was able to end the story on her own terms,
Hmm.
right? Or maybe she was pressured. I don't know, but I like the fact that she isn't gonna deal with the tedious task of coming up with a chapter every week. I like that for her,
Hmm.
right? But that being said, I really would have wished that every Hashira would go on a little, arc, their own arc
Yeah,
to
something like that.
defeat
Yeah.
an Aber Moon. I really like that one. Before that's what they did, right? Each arc had a Hashira and an Aber Moon. I really love that.
Hmm.
And after the Swordsmith's village, you could tell they were being kind of desperate, having two Hashiras in the Swordsmith's village,
Hmm.
and them defeating two Aber Moons in that arc. And then you just have all out battle in the final arc, which everywhere you looked, there were something happening. All these characters, every character here, other than maybe two or three, were in that final arc. And when you have all these very insanely written characters in one place, put head to head, of course there's gonna be pacing issues and things that
Yeah.
are rushed. But with everything that being said, with the best that they could have done, I think the arc wasn't as bad as it could have been.
Hmm. But and I think
Yep.
like some of my complaints is like speaking from me, like wishing like that I could have seen this character more, just overall, because I found some characters very interesting, and I liked or even got attached to these characters. I just wanted to see them interact with each other more, especially the Hashiras. I wanted to see the Hashiras interact with each other. You know,
More,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, isn't that nuts though? Like, you're right. Now that I think about it, I don't even think Shinobu and freaking Sanami even had an interaction in the story,
no, no, they didn't. No,
right? Actually, like, I remember like one time, Shinobu, she told Sanami, "Yo, don't act out of line," and that's it.
and that was
There
basically
wasn't no
that.
back and forth. We never saw two Hashiras going on a
A
mission
mission
together other than Giyu
together, or
and
just having a
Shinobu.
normal like conversation with each other, except
Exactly,
for
exactly.
Shinobu and Giyu, I guess.
Gi- which they didn't even, you can't even call that a conversation.
Yeah, it was basically bullying,
But
but
yeah, but we did see on the first episode of they never seen before of season 2, the Mugen Train arc.
Mhm.
We saw in the first episode of Shinobu and
The Rengoku.
Rengoku talking. I really like that. That was
Yeah, like
nice. That was
those kind of
I
stuff.
love
I
that.
want to see more of that, and hopefully
Exactly,
they'll put
exactly.
more Hashira
With the cadence.
interactions in the anime. So
100%, 100%. All right, that's where we'll be close it. I hope you guys enjoyed these very long episodes. Moving on, I definitely will do more, but not as much. These are very fun to do every now and then. And if you've made it this far, I want to first thank you for making it this far. And also, let me know what you guys thought of this format. It's definitely something that is going to be trial and error moving forward. So, yeah, feedback is very, very appreciated. Thanks for watching. And until next time, thank you, Nohh, for joining me on this episode. Appreciate it, man.